My name is Jai Gopal Rao. I come from Cochin, Kerala. We have an architects firm. We call ourselves Inspiration Collective. Me and my wife Lata both are architects, and we started this firm in '95. Before that, we had formed an NGO taking off from Laurie Baker, and that is in 1986-87. That was I started it alone, an NGO, where a number of architects and engineers had joined. At that time, the NGO was called ESDC. It slowly grew up into an NGO of 35 to 40 architects and engineers. And one part of it is the present Good Earth Constructions. So the whole idea was to bring architects and engineers together. So architects don't know much on the engineering side. The engineers don't know much about the architecture side. So how to bring both together, how to teach the engineers more about aesthetics, how to teach the architects more about the structural aspects, the engineering aspects. So this idea is something that we explored over the last 35 years of our architectural life, and we feel that has got an immense potential in our country, especially in tier 2 cities and in peri-urban areas and such kind of places. Maybe in urban areas where it will be dominated by very large multi-story buildings, you need architects to design and then the engineers and contractors to build. But beyond that, for smaller towns and peri-urban areas, good quality designs for all buildings is absolutely necessary. Whereas currently, the buildings are all designed by contractors, by small engineers, and you have very poor quality, poor aesthetic buildings coming up, springing all over and defacing our country. So we have to put an end to it and bring much quality designs into the bulk of our buildings. I propose that this bringing together of engineers and craftsmen and together under the architect's umbrella is a way forward. I have been associated with the Surfaces Reporter, especially all the WADE programs that Surfaces Reporter has been organizing in Delhi. I was the jury member, and I could see that lot of emphasis is being given to women in architecture, which is really wonderful. And then a very good organizing of all these events is something that I see, which I find it extremely exciting. With the energy, the passion that the team puts in is something that is amazing. And I congratulate Surface Reporter. This is one of their first ventures down south, outside of Delhi, I believe. They have chosen Bangalore and South India as Bangalore as a gateway to South India. I would suggest that the Surface Reporter comes to each individual architects in South India and understands the underlying philosophy of works of the architects here and brings it out in their magazines and in their projects. It will be really wonderful. Thank you.